Well, well. Lead in Stanleys, huh? Well, unfortunately, it seems that Yeti also has lead in it. According to this article right here, whilst most videos talk about the Stanley Cup, a quick search will show that the Yeti has the same lead component behind a similar stainless steel cover. It's pretty much an industry standard thing to have on these things. Just like it's more popular but equally as dangerous, the Yeti's lead is protected by a stainless steel cover, sealing the lead away and making it completely inaccessible. So it seems that that is kind of an industry standard, I'm assuming. Don't know why, because it is 2024. I feel there's much better ways to seal things other than using lead, as we will find out further in this video. But according to this article right here, Stanley has responded to the claims that its products contain lead, clarifying that yes, lead is used in the manufacturing process, but the product needs to become damaged in order to expose the lead. On the bottom of each quencher made by Stanley is a circular barrier made of stainless steel, which covers a pellet that contains lead. The pellet seals the product's vacuum insulation, and it's not accessible unless the stainless steel barrier comes off, which is possible, but rare. I'm sorry, but I don't know about how you guys feel, but I do not feel comfortable drinking out of something that says consuming lead is possible but rare. Those are words that just should never be in the same sentence. Also, I find it comical that they say that it needs to become damaged in order for the lead to be exposed, considering the high amounts of children that are lugging around these tumblers, when they are arguably one of the most likely people who would damage the Stanley, because they're children. And that's just something children do. Now, on the flip side to this, I understand that there's people that will argue, well, there's plenty of stuff that we consume each day that carry risk. And while, yes, you are absolutely correct, let me just read to you the side effects of lead poisoning. So starting off with children, signs and symptoms of lead poisoning include developmental delay, learning difficulties, irritability, loss of appetite, weight loss, sluggishness and fatigue, abdominal pain, vomiting, constipation, hearing loss, seizures, eating things such as paint chips that aren't food, which is called pica. Babies who are exposed to lead before birth might be born prematurely, have lower birth weight, and have slowed growth. And lead poisoning symptoms in adults are high blood pressure, joint and muscle pain, difficulties with memory or concentration, headaches, abdominal pain, mood disorders, reduced sperm count and abnormal sperm, miscarriage, stillbirth, or premature birth in pregnant women. Not to mention that Gen X, who is the generation who has the greatest amount of exposure, are dropping like flies. Whether the high amounts of lead exposure is cause of that, I don't know. I am not a doctor. I've never claimed to be a doctor. However, I do find it very interesting. In the midst of all of this, Hydroflask is using this to their advantage by posting to Instagram that for over a decade, they have not used lead in their sealing process. In 2012, they pioneered a new process that sealed their bottles without using lead. Jack Caravanos, who is a public health professor at NYU, states that there's a very unlikely chance that you will ingest any lead by drinking from the Stanley. However, it's very disappointing that in 2024, they're still using lead. And yeah, I agree with him. There's clearly a better option out there considering Hydroflask has not been using lead in over a decade. And it's not like they can even use the argument of another option being too costly, considering their revenue was at $750 million for 2023. So as always, I want to end the video here with a question to you guys. Would you be comfortable drinking out of a Stanley with this knowledge? Or would you buy a Stanley now knowing all of this? What are your thoughts on all of this? Let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see me in my future videos. I also am going to have my socials linked below, so go follow me on there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!